jump right into it, okay? Xbox One. Wow, weird name. I didn't see that coming. Now, first of all, it looks like a goddamn, like, DVR. Like, honestly, think about the Xbox One for a second. If you would actually go ahead, right? If you was to go ahead and do a search for a device called the DirecTV Genie, it looks exactly like that. I swear, it looks exactly like that. But anyway, let's jump into the specs, okay? Number one, 8-core processor, 8 gigs of memory, 500 gigabytes of space, 8.1.11n Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi Direct, HDMI input and output for television, you know, and USB 3.0. Fantastic. Microsoft, you could have done a better job, okay, with this. So far, this is good. And trust me, as for a red ring of death, I saw so many vents in that goddamn thing. You ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? Red ring of death in the past, I saw, like, seriously, half the damn thing was nothing more than vents. Honestly, no, I'm not even kidding with you. Ask anyone who saw it, half of the goddamn device was nothing but air vents. I'm just saying. Talking about safe and sorry, right? It's going to have 3 operating systems working. Xbox operating system, Kinect operating system, and Windows operating system. Now, the Windows one was kind of funny because basically I think that the apps that are actually playable on Windows 8, you know, the apps will actually be usable on, sure, some of them at least, will be usable on the new Xbox. So that's something to look out for, okay? What else? Let's see what else. That's about it, really. Kinect works a lot better than it did too, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. Oh yeah, we're actually there right now. Kinect 2.0 is gonna have a 1080p camera with RGB. Fantastic, that means it's gonna look great. 30 frames per second, which is a great, decent camera. Decent, not great, but decent. They could have knocked that up by 30, but whatever. Time of flight tech, which is also great. And last but not least, multiple microphones a la PlayStation Eye. Now, I love this about PlayStation Eye. PlayStation Eye used to have, I used to love it because I'd be over here, and I'd be over here, and I'd be over here, I'd be over here, I'd be like, up here, you know? I'm just saying, it would hear me. I could just sit there and Cabbage Patch all day. Just totally Cabbage Patch, and it would totally hear me everywhere I went. I thought that was great. So, moving on. The controllers. Now, I'm sorry, let me get a Kinect. Now, Kinect surprised me because it looked pretty good. Basically, you know, you use Kinect for the most part, either your controller or Kinect, to go ahead and kind of like, you know, move the operating system around. So I'm like, yeah, I know a lot of people are gonna bitch about it, but you know what? I didn't find it really bad at all. You know, plus you can use your controller, so it's no big deal. Like I said, if you know, no sense complaining about something when there's another way. If you prefer to use another way and it's available, don't complain about the one that you don't have to use. You know, I just find that common sense. But anyway, moving on. Specs for the controller. Integrated battery. Precision directional pad, which I do got a small problem with, because if you actually look at the directional pad, it looks like it's a little small, you know? So I'm hoping that's not the case, but I gotta see a little bit more of it. But it looks like one of those directional pads that you'll hit the actual controller itself before you know. I don't know. I gotta look into it right now. I'm a little worried about that. I gotta kind of study it a little more. Impulse triggers. Basically means that you'll have rumble in the triggers. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, do not underestimate that one right now, especially if you're into shooters, because I can definitely see that one being good. Or in the driving games, or a lot of it. Basically, it'll work for anything except for platforming games. So, yeah, that's the case right there. Also, it's going to have Wi-Fi Direct. Now, that's good, and I'm not really sure, but I know it's going to be working 2 ways, basically. Wi-Fi Connect is probably going to connect directly to the actual system, and that's how it's going to connect. But the biggest thing is this. With Wi-Fi Direct, it's faster than Bluetooth, but what you can really do is, the coolest part about it is that, like, you can use, like, accessories with it, and the accessories will actually work, and you ain't got to go ahead and kind of tie, like, you can sync things with the actual controller. And like a headset or whatever it is, you know, it kind of works out a little bit better and a lot faster than using regular Wi-Fi, okay? So we're going to get to that in another segment. Xbox Live. Skype confirmed, which is actually freaking great, because the reality of it is that you, ladies and gentlemen, will be able to do your party chats while playing the game with video. I'm happy. Let's keep on going. Dedicated servers. He said multiple data center infrastructure means bigger games and more players. I am happy to say dedicated servers, because I'm going to tell you right now, I was seconds from saying, nah, I'm good, Microsoft. I don't need another Xbox 360 in my house. That is a game changer right there. It really is. Of course, you got DVR as well. To be honest with you, DVR was already there. We already knew about that PlayStation, so having it here, almost a no-brainer. EA said, we're making more games. I'm like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Anyway, moving on. Forza 5 was announced. I saw that one coming. Forza 5, saw it coming a mile away. You know, I like Forza, so it's actually pretty good. Nothing was shown, though, but whatever. And then not only was the next Halo game announced, but they also announced that they're doing a television show with Halo. Oh, and some woman with the last name of Tellum came out and didn't tell us shit. But overall, I gotta say this. I'm very happy with what I saw. It wasn't a bad conference by no sense of the word. You know, you actually saw the actual system, not just a virtual version of it, but an actual version of it, which pretty much is better than what Sony and Nintendo has done. And, oh no, actually no, Nintendo actually showed their system, so never mind. So it's better than what Sony did. I will say this though, Sony actually has a couple more features located on what they're doing. The only thing I gotta say about that is this though, I'm not really keen on a whole, hey, can you control my game because I can't get past the part? Like seriously, that doesn't make any sense. I'm a fucking gamer. I don't need someone to be a gamer for me. You know, I'm just saying, that's just how I see it. But anyway, long story short, if I gotta go ahead and rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it about, I would give it a 4. I would give it a 4. The only thing that could have made this particular conference better if they said the word free. I'm just being honest. The only thing that could have made it better if they said the word free. They didn't say it. So, yeah, that's how it is. But, you know what? That's it for now. You guys have a good night. Stephanie's out. Let me know what you thought about the Xbox One.